Hello, my ICTB students. This is the part 2 of assignment number 8, your interview letter. Now, I left you off here. We had created the table, and I put in the text quickly just so that it would save me time on recording. All right, now, in the first row here, we need it to be merged. So remember, you select it, right-click, merge cells. All right, and so the cells are merged, and I had copied the text again just to make it easier. I want you to see that, but to keep my time down here. All right, so I'm going to now, I want to have yes here, and it was to be bold, and it was a little bit larger. And now it also had a bullet on it. So press home, and you go to your home tab, and you're going to go to bullets. Now, chances are you can't see it, which is good. So I want you to go to define new bullet. I want you to go to symbol, and we're going to go to wingdings. Okay, we're going to go to wingdings. So there's wingdings, and we should be able to see the box with the check mark in it. So click on it and say OK. Now, you know, if we wanted to, we can and we will. Let's make it a size 12. And let's make it a color. Okay, I don't know what color. Here's pink. Let's take pink. All right. Oh, no, that's not fair. So let's take purple. Okay, that's better. And say OK. And now say OK. So remember, point to your left indent and drag it back so that you are on the gray and the white. Okay, right there. All right, that's good. That's what we want to have there. Now, my check is enclosed. We don't need anything else except that, no, that's good. That'll work. And now here in this cell, we want to have Visa. So you typed in Visa, you pressed enter, you typed in MasterCard, capital C on card, and you pressed enter and you typed in Amex. All right, so now we want to have these to be bulleted, and we want them to have a nice square on them. So one more time, go to bullets, and I've got a nice square, but you maybe haven't. So let's go find it. Go to define new bullet, go to symbol, and we're in wingdings. And here, use one of these. I think this is the one that I used, so that's good. We'll choose that, and let's say OK. And let's put purple on it. Let's go to font. Again, let's make it 12. There's purple. Say OK. That's fine. That's what we want. And once again, pull it back to the left-hand edge so that you've got everything lining up there perfectly. All right, then we want to have the 3 pictures here. Okay, so we're going to, and now I went and got 3 Humane Society pictures so that we could have them to put in, and I saved them in my folder. So I'm going to go to insert, I'm going to go to pictures, and I am in my ICTB pictures folder, and I've got 3 pictures, actually I got 4 pictures here. So I'm going to take this one and insert it. Okay, and I'm going to size it down, and remember the first thing we want to do is say in front of text. All right, so I'm not going to worry about it right now. I'm just going to get the 3 of them in there. So I'm going to click off here. I'm going to go to Insert, Pictures, and I'm going to get this other one, Insert. And okay, it's quite a bit larger, so I want to grab a corner handle on it. And I want to say in front of text. So in front of text. And now I can get it sized down and bring it over here so it's similar to the other one. All right, and then I want to go get one with the cat so that I'm fair to dogs and cats. So I want to go to Insert Pictures, and here's with the dog and the cat. And lots of times you do have pets that like each other, even though they're a dog and a cat. They are very close, so you don't want to separate that friendship. And again, I'm going to say in front of text. All right, so I'm going to go here. So I'm going to pull my dog over here. I want this one over here, and I want this one here. I'm going to size it down maybe a little bit. Okay, so what did we say about the pictures? We said we have to select all 3. So hold down your Shift key and click. And the first thing you're going to do is align their middles, right? Then you are going to distribute them horizontally and then group, all right, so that you can move them wherever you want to move them. All right, good work there. Now save it, okay? And now with the card number, okay? So we're going to select these two cells, and I'm going to right click and merge cells, okay? Because I've got to put some slots in here. All right, so we've got 4, 8, 12, 16. All right, so I'm going to, now just hold on here. This wrapped a little bit, so before I do that, I'm going to, this can be pulled over, so I'm going to pull this over a bit, just so that doesn't wrap. Okay, so I've got that piece. I'm okay with that. And now I'm going to select here. I want to right click. I want to go to split cells, and I want 16 columns. 16 columns and 1 row. All right, so there I have my 16 slots. Now, I also asked you to have, do you see here, if you look, the picture should be over half of them. So 3, 6, 8. So I'm going to select the picture cell here, and I'm going to pull this back. Now, is that 8? No, I went the wrong way. Hold on here. Oh, it's not letting me. Hold on here. I've got to take these two cells. Okay, now I'm going to try to get it over. Okay, so now I have 3, 6, 8. 3, 6. No, there's 8. It's got to come back. All right, now I've got 8 there, and I've got 8 there. All right, so now that was difficult. Because now I got them all different sizes, right? Okay, so I'm going to click off. So now I select it, and here's the nice part. You go to Layout, and you say Distribute the columns. So they're all equal now. And the same thing here. You go here and say Distribute the columns, so that they're all equal. So we got perfect them back to where they were. And I could have taken here and said Distribute columns. All right, so I've got them split right where I want to have them split. And now down here I've got the phone, right? So I'm going to type in phone, and I'm going to merge this cell with this. All right, so right click, merge cells. And then the phone cell was moved over to line up with 4. So I'm going to select this cell only and drag it over so it lines up with the 4th one. All right, so there's where we want our phone. And now we've got phone and we've got signature. So obviously this was all merged. So use your white arrow, right click, and merge cells. All right, that's good. So I think we've got everything done there that you had wanted to do. Oh, except here my check is enclosed. This cell was merged here. So right click, merge cells. All right, my check is enclosed. I've got our pictures together. But take a look. These two were merged, okay? So right click, merge cells. Okay, so now with your picture, you can move it up or down and place it so that it looks good. All right, I can't make my picture because my pictures were larger, so I can't see here. My pictures that I used in the model were more pictures like this, but that's okay. I'm not worried about that. As long as you've done 3 pictures and you distribute them horizontally and you line their middles and then group them, that's good. All right, we were supposed to put now on these lines, they are supposed to be vertically red. So we're going to go to Home, okay, and we're going to go to Borders and Shading. And now on the cell, I want the top to be purple and the bottom to be purple. So we're going to choose purple here, and we're going to make the top purple and this purple. And the vertical, the inside vertical, is supposed to be red. So I'm going to choose red and go with my inside vertical and say OK. So now you should have purple. Oh, look at that. I didn't get purple on my bottom. Okay, hold on here. Let's try again here. Okay, I want to go here. Go to Borders and Shading, and I put purple on. I'm maybe going to have to use the top. Okay, purple on the bottom. And I want the two sides to be purple, so I'm going to go purple, purple. Alright, so now I got purple on the sides here, but I'm going to have to, let's see, got a bit of an issue here. Okay, I'm going to stop for a second. Okay, so we run into a situation, and I know how to fix it. And here's what we're going to do, is that when I took your, here, remember we did bottom, it wouldn't pick it up, even when I tried to take the row marker. So what I did is I came to this cell and selected this cell, and I chose the top. I went to Borders and Shading, and I took the top off and put on a purple top, okay, and said okay. So there I've got purple. But remember here, I told you to merge it. Well, I shouldn't have, okay? We had merged it. We didn't need to. So we've got to split it back again, okay? So here's what you had. Okay, so I'm going to merge the cells. So now I'm going to split it. So select the cell, right-click, split cells, and you want 2 columns and 1 row. All right, there it is split. Now, we're going to highlight it here, and we're going to drag it over so it lines up here. Now I can change the top of that cell to purple. Because remember, there's always a top and a bottom, and this is a good experience because sometimes this will happen. I've had it happen before. All right, so there's on the top. So I couldn't put it on the bottom, but I can put it on the top. So now what I have to do is take the left side off because we don't want to be able to see that. So we want to go to Borders and Shading, and we want nothing on the left side. So all you see is the dotted lines, but remember it doesn't show, it doesn't print. And if you don't believe me, watch. If we go to File and we go to Print, there you see it, it looks normal, and there's what you want. All right, so that's perfect now. That's all good. All right, so you had a good learning experience there, so don't forget to try it yourself on your own. All right, we will stop there.